The night begins to open as the stars lean into view. I feel my heartbeat rising like it's reaching something new. The air is filled with wonder and a quiet kind of flame. Every breath feels a little lighter as I call your name. The moon is slowly lifting every doubt I used to hold. Your presence feels like gravity that pulls me from the cold. I walk beyond the echoes of the night I used to know. Every step becomes a promise that I'm ready to let go. I keep breathing in the starlight as my world aligns. When Luna so touches the sky, I finally feel the sky is heavy with feeling. Clouds are holding back the rain. Your name moves through my heartbeat like thunder soft with pain. I stand beneath the silence where the wind begins to fall. Every moment starts to tremble as the calm turns into truth. The breath of I keep breathing, I keep rising as the darkness starts to warm. Breath of a gentle storm is the calm I'm waiting for. The night is holding its breath as the quiet wraps around. I feel the weight of every word that never made a sound. Your presence lingers gently in the space I try to hide. Every heartbeat starts to tremble as the truth drifts through the night. Lunar sun, softly breaking silence through the echoes of my mind. I keep listening for answers that I'm learning how to find. Lunar sun, softly breaking silence, turning shadows to the moon spills silver feelings across the floor of my heart. Your name moves through the stillness like a quiet work of art. I walk along the moments where my fear begins to fade. Every breath becomes a promise that I'm not afraid. Lunar soul, softly breaking silence through the echoes of my mind. I keep listening for answers that I'm learning how to find. Lunar soul, softly breaking silence, turning shadows into light. If I let the quiet speak, it will tell me who I am. There's a strength inside the stillness I finally understand. Lunar soul, softly breaking silence as the night begins to bend. I keep breathing through the calm now, where the healing starts to mend. Lunar soul, softly breaking silence is where my truth The moon is breathing slowly over shadows in my mind. I feel your silence calling through the fragile edge of time. Every step feels weightless as the world begins to fade. I hear my soul awaken in the calm you never said. Lunar soul beneath the silver night, drifting where the stars align. I keep falling into quiet, where your echo feels like mine. Lunar soul beneath the silver night, holding on to gentle light. The air is filled with memories that shimmer soft and low. Your name is written in the dark, in a language only souls know. I walk between the moments where my heart begins to glow. Every breath becomes a promise. I don't need to let you go. Lunar soul beneath the silver night, drifting where the stars align. I keep falling into quiet, where your echo feels like mine. Lunar soul beneath the silver night, holding on to gentle light. If the sky could feel my heartbeat, it would slow to stay with me. There's a truth inside the stillness that finally sets me free. Lunar soul beneath the silver night, softly learning how to shine. I keep breathing through the silence as the moon becomes my guide. Lunar soul beneath the silver night, where my soul and stars collide. The night drifts softly around me, like a memory out of frame. I gather broken moments that still whisper your name. The stars fall into pieces inside my open hands. Every breath feels like a fragment of the love I could can feel the night exhale. There's a beauty in the breaking that the dark can never steal. Fragments of lunar dreams slowly finding what they mean. I keep breathing through the quiet as the dawn comes into view. Fragments of lunar dreams are leading me to you. There's a storm inside, whispering my name. She hides her fears beneath a quiet smile, walking roads that stretch for endless miles. Every memory stacked up in fragile piles that she carries alone, carries alone. Her voice trembles in the fading light, fighting shadows she's too tired to fight. But even broken wings can touch the night when the heart refuses to fall. And she feels a trembling fire deep in her soul, and she knows she's reaching for something she lost long ago. There's a whisper storm inside her heart, soft but strong enough to tear apart the walls she built when she fell too hard. She's rising from the silence in the dark. The whisper storm inside is calling her to live again. She once believed she'd never stand again, lost in echoes of what might have been. But even quiet hearts can learn to mend. She's finding her truth tonight. The wind is shifting as she takes a breath, letting go of what weighed on her chest. She's finally choosing her own steps with the courage she can't deny. And she feels a power she thought she'd never find. And she knows she's not afraid of the storm inside. There's a whisper storm inside her heart, soft but strong enough to tear apart the walls she built when she fell too hard. She's rising from the silence in the dark. The whisper Who sets her free? Storm inside, still whispering, still guiding me of an empty room, where shadows whisper stories of a fading truth. Her trembling hands still reach for the moon. Though the night feels far, the night feels far. Fragments of the past still haunt her eyes, memories wrapped in quiet lies. But she keeps standing through the cries, learning who she really is. And she feels a heartbeat fighting through the haze. And she knows she's stronger than her yesterdays. With the broken wings of yesterday, she still tries to fly through the pain, falling down but not erased. She rises through the scars she made. Broken wings of yesterday can't keep her on the ground. She once believed she'd never heal again, drowning softly in the world she kept within. But every tear becomes a wandering flame, a guide to pull her through, pull her through. The weight she carried for so long starts to feel like it doesn't belong. She breathes in deep, becoming strong as her voice begins to rise. And she feels the fire burn can still fly tonight. Hear your quiet footsteps walking through my fading dream. Your shadow softly lingers like a memory I can't release. The night is cold and empty, but your warmth still pulls me. Every breath becomes a tremble, every thought returns to you. Whispers beneath my heart, calling out your name in the dark. I keep falling, I keep hoping for a light to guide me back. Whispers beneath my heart echo softly where you left your mark. I trace the broken moments through the spaces you once filled. Your voice remains inside me like a fire that won't stay still. I reach for fading sunlight, but the night keeps holding on. Every tear becomes a story, every story leads to you. Whispers beneath my fades and slowly fades as the night begins to fall. I hear the echoes of your name in every silent call. The clouds are heavy with goodbye. The night begins to soften light. I keep breathing through the storm as the dawn breaks through the night. When the sky learns to cry, I finally let you go. Blue lights fall across the room, shadows dancing in the gloom. I hear the echo of your name, a quiet spark, a dying flame. The night feels colder than before. Your footsteps linger at my door. I reach for memories I can't hold. They slip away like silver gold. Every whisper, every sigh fades beneath the midnight sky. I'm trying hard to stay upright, drowning in these tears tonight. Sapphire tears tonight, falling soft in the pale moonlight. Every heartbeat breaks a little more as I stand alone at your faded door. Sapphire tears Your promises now out of reach, like distant waves upon the beach. I try to breathe without your flame, but every breath still speaks your name. I lift my eyes to starless skies, wondering why love always lies. Every whisper, every sigh, fades beneath the midnight sky. I'm trying hard to stay upright, drowning in these tears tonight. Sapphire tears tonight, falling soft in the pale moonlight. Every heartbeat breaks a little more as I stand alone at your fading door. Sapphire tears tonight, but will rise again when the dark turns bright. Even through the pain of fight, with sapphire tears tonight. Maybe tomorrow I'll find my way, maybe the sorrow will wash away, but I'm still learning how to see a world where you're not next to me. Still I'll break through every fear, step by step, year by year. Even if my heart's not right, I'll shine through sapphire tears tonight.